everybody, this is MyCollectables coming back with another video. We have the Coca Cola machines coming, the vending machines. Here's a first look at them. They look absolutely awesome, you guys, and I'm going to break this down for you, give you my review on the article, give you my price predictions, and talk a little bit about, one that you could buy in the real life, an IRL right now on eBay if you really want to get nostalgic about it, but also talk about that crazy secret rare, which is going to be actually quite sought after, if you ask me, because of the quantity that are available. Very scarce, and I'm loving how Veve's doing this. They're giving us a real chase item on a lot of these recent drops, which makes it really, attractive to go for these, right? So if you do like the video, make sure you hit like. You got to comment down below like I always ask you to do. Are you going for this Coca Cola vending machine drop? I know I am for sure. At 20 gems, you just can't miss out, specifically if you can get this guy right here. And they're going to be really fun to have in your vault, in my opinion, right? For sure. So also, if you want to join my channel as a member, in 2024, I'm going to have lots of new stuff for my Drophead NFT holders, lots of new utility programs. I've already been giving out comic books, Omi, Veve gems, all sorts of prizes to people who own a Drophead NFT through my Discord and everything. So join up as a member, get in on that program for sure, get your free NFT and have some fun for sure. But let's do the article breakdown and review. Here it is right here, you guys, the whole thing, Coca-Cola vending machines. Now, Coca-Cola products, it's pretty awesome if you sit back and you realize that Veve has a license with Coca-Cola. It is actually a really big deal. I think we've kind of forgotten a little bit about how important that is and how huge that is. This is the only place you can get Coca-Cola NFTs. They did have an initial little project that they had up on the OpenSea, very scarce stuff, if you remember, from a couple of years ago. But Coca-Cola doesn't really go anywhere else, and so we have them here. It's really special. These are really, really cool looking, and are going to be really fun in the vault. Now, here are the vending machines right here. We got 4 of them in blind box. This is coming on Thursday the 28th. So coming up pretty quick right here. But this is the one that I remember the most because my era when I grew up, this one's from the 1980s. So the 1990s and the 1980s is when I remembered. I actually remember this machine. It was in my high school. It's really interesting, really fun. You can see the different brands that are on there, the different IPs that Coca-Cola owns. Sorry, the products they own, like Fanta and Sprite. Very cool. That's the 90s one. 20 gems on that one, you can see. But look, only 1,980 editions. Very scarce right there if you think about it. Here's the 1950s one. And this one right here, I'm going to show you a real life version of this you can buy right now of pretty much almost this exact machine. Very cool right here, and how much that goes for in just a second. But this one's also from 1957 to 1959. And here we go, 1,500 editions on this one. So again, dropping down a little bit, which is really cool. By the way, if you flip around to the back of these, you can see they look really fantastic as well right there. And then, of course, here is the ultra rare right here. Very beautiful looking as well. Looks great. And you can see this one's also, has some high level graphics to it. Looks really good in the showroom. 960 only editions. So it's getting quite scarce for sure. And then finally, we have the secret rare. And if you've read the article, you know how scarce this one is right here. From the 1970s, this is kind of the fun period of Coca-Cola when they had their resurgence for sure. 270 only editions. And guess what? They hold back 90 from each. So there's actually 180 of these in total. This is going to be super scarce. And I think this secret rare has the potential to have some really big value in this app right here in terms of a collectible for sure. I'll give you my price predictions in just a second, but check it out. If you want to look at the one right here from the 50s and the 40s, check this out right here. Here is a vending machine you can get on eBay from the late 40s. Very similar if you actually look at them right there. You can see that one, and then you can see this one right here. Very similar, slightly different, but this one's going for about $4,500 US. So Coca-Cola collecting, memorabilia is actually a big thing. There's a lot of people who collect Coca-Cola, all sorts of stuff historically. It's really quite something, right? So I do think that this is going to have a lot of nice, fun value as the time goes on. And people are going to want to put these in their vault, plain and simple, and just have a lot of fun with them. They're going to look good. They're not seasonal. They'll last all year long. So let me give you my price predictions right now. Now, this is the secret rare. I think this guy's going to go for at least 250 gems afterwards. And I think it has the potential to go to a heck of a lot higher because there's only 180 that are available, I believe, if I do the math, to the public. And so, I mean, that is going to get eaten up super quick. And I do think that people are going to sell this drop out because it's 20 gems. That is an awesome, flip right there if you land this one for sure, right? And I do think because it's so scarce, it's going to go up for around 250. I do think that the rare after that, the ultra rare at 960, this will probably go for about 30 gems or so, 30 to 40. I don't think this one's going to be super valuable, any of these right here. I think that this rare right here, this one's going to actually do pretty decent, I think, as well. I think this one's going to be over retail, probably about 30 to 40 as well on that one. And then I do think the common right there, this vending machine, I think this one's going to go over retail as well. I think it'll start off a bit lower, about 15 or so, but I think these are so cool looking that they're going to have, they're going to have that retail level, at least 25 or so. I think this could be a very successful drop because the price is 20 gems. I think it's a no-brainer for sure to go for this one, right? And so I think having this in your vault is going to be a lot of fun. A lot of people are going to have a lot of fun with it, and there's not that many additions to go around. So I do think it's going to be very successful. If it goes down to 10 gems or so, definitely it's going to be great to have this. You could have a whole room of them. I think it's going to be really great. So that's my opinion. Now it's time for your thoughts. What do you think about these? Are you going for these right here? Are you going to go after this secret rare like I am? I think it's an absolute no-brainer. Let me know your price predictions, what you think about Coca Cola as a collectible, on Veve as well, and what other things you might be looking forward to that you have in your collection for Coca Cola to release in the future. Anyway, good luck on the drop if you're going for it. I'm going to go grab a nice ice cold Coca Cola right now, sip it, maybe get a Slurpee or something, and just have some fun for sure, because that's what this is all about. Anyway, I'll see you in the next video, and happy collecting.